This is ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Amajal Knowles with your ZNS Saturday Sports. We are here at the Freedom Farm Baseball Park, where today is an exciting day for young baseball and softball players throughout the country, as both the Freedom Farm Baseball League and the Junior Baseball League of Nassau will officially begin their seasons today. Before the games began, Freedom Farm taking some time to worship, holding a service at Holy Cross Anglican Church in Ivory Park, before marching to the park in Yamakra and holding an award ceremony to give honor to their top athletes and teams of 2018. President of Freedom Farm, Greg Burrows.
Of our 2019 baseball softball season at Freedom Farm. We have just finished the blessing of the kids at our church service here at Holy Cross. 30 years in existence, and we ask everybody to just give us their blessing and pray for the ongoing of this program, and so that we can continue to develop our kids in sports.
Now, we caught up with some of the youngsters who shared their excitement and expectations for this season.
Colton Store.
What team you play for?
Wowers.
All right. So how do you feel about today?
I feel excited.
You feel your team is going to win today?
Yes, sir. JUFL.
What team you play for?
Nassau Groupers.
All right. So how do you feel about today?
Excited and happy that I make it here.
My expectations, I think this season, for my age group, this is the season where people are more serious into the sport, and those who just were doing it as a hobby left really now.
So what about you?
My expectations for the season is to come out with the win, to be the 2019 softball champions again, and just have a wonderful time.
The Junior Baseball League of Nassau also holding a parade of athletes around 10 this morning and opened their season with a family fun day to celebrate the opening of its 30th season as well. President Jeff Walcott.
Today is our opening ceremonies, the kickoff of our 30th anniversary, 30 years of good baseball and softball here at the Field of Dreams. And as you can see behind me, it's a very exciting day, and we're all set, ready to get started. It's special because it's 30 years of us putting on softball and baseball, and so we're very excited about what we have going on this year, and we look forward to all the activities, all the games, and all the fun at the field.
In basketball news yesterday from the G.S.S.A, another classic on the boys' side as the C.R. Walker Knights faced off with the Anatole Rogers Timberwolves. The game was all CR as they managed to jump out to a 15-point lead after 3 quarters of play, but Anatole would turn up the heat and apply some of the patented Wolves pressure defense that led to some easy buckets. They would in turn cut the lead to as little as 4, but ultimately the Knights would make enough key plays and free throws down the stretch to secure the 68-63 win. Head coach of C.R. Walker, Dashton Baker.
Anatole is a high-paced team. They got a bunch of good penetrators, so we try to pocket in and limit our turnovers.
I know the playoffs is coming up. Any adjustments that your team is planning on making to mitigate issues like what happened in the stretch?
Just finishing strong. We got a young group, and my main thing to them is just play hard, finish this game strong, finish the season strong. Listen to your coach, be methodical on defense, and just execute. Execution is the biggest thing.
Yeah, and I don't know how you describe your coaching style, but you were pretty vocal throughout the course of the game. How do you manage to keep up that level of intensity for 4 quarters?
I'm a former basketball player, so intensity is my thing, and I try to bring that. I try to ignite my team with my passion. And once they got my passion and they go down and play on the farm, I feel like they can win every game.
From the MPBA, the Triple K Stampers faced off with the Cardo Contractor Titans, and while this one wasn't much of a contest, as the Stampers stamped all over the Titans, taking control from the opening tip and never looked back to secure the 98-88 win. Head coach Roland Evans.
In the beginning, we came out a little bit shaky. The defense was a little bit lax. We changed up our defense. We went from a zone defense into a man-to-man defense with a half-court press, and it changed the dynamics of the game. So we're trying to get better practice locations, because at times when we have practice, either it's too cold or it's rain, or sometimes it's too late. So we're just trying to work on more practice times.
And the UB MINGOES men's basketball team, the 9th annual JUFL Basketball Invitational Classic in Kissimmee, Florida. UB taking on Pensacola Christian, looking for a win and trying to bounce back from their opening day loss. The Mingoes would make things interesting early on, sticking around, but Pensacola Christian just would prove to be a bit too much for the Mingoes, would fall to 0-2 in their Florida trip so far. Head coach Baca's role on how the team will try to rebound.
Coach Anderson from Pensacola Christian, he's a veteran coach, 26 years at this, and he's done a wonderful job with his program. His guys are very good, and hats off to that team. I mean, that was a difficult game. From what can we pull? We played good coming out of a back-to-back. Last night game was a dogfight right down to the last second. Having to come right back tonight without rest, not fully recovered 100%. Some injured players. We did well. I thought we were up to the task. Somewhere in the, third quarter, early second half, kind of lost focus a bit. Let the lead slip to about 16, 18 points, and from there it was difficult getting back in. We got back into it late, but too little too late.
Well, the Junior Baseball League of Nassau is currently underway with its opening day games and Family Fun Day. Now, we love full scores from you from both leagues in tomorrow's newscast. And that's been a look at sports on this Saturday. A quick check on weather is up next.